But you know, when you've got some music, you know, you're moving around, you're not tethered. 17 watches left, last call on that. So we're jumping into our second hour with Jennifer Juan and our very best value of the day, this incredible handcrafted cuff. It is our today's special. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5. 23 by 13 millimeter Kingman turquoise ovals in this beautiful chunky cuff. In for the first time, 3 sizes. So there's a petite small, which fits a wrist 5 1/4 to 6 1/4. A small medium, which fits a wrist 6 1/2 to 6 3/4, and then the medium large, which is fitting a wrist 6 3/4 to 7 1/4. And when you get this on and you put it on, you're gonna just pop it on like this. This is the larger one. And then you're just gonna give a little squeeze to customize it. But the larger one, it doesn't cost more. You know, we're not, even though we're doing more silver and a larger cuff, it's $279.95, appraised at $575. Our special guest is Jennifer Juan, who represents the Native American artisans from Chaco Canyon, which is our only line of jewelry that is turquoise and sterling silver from handcrafted Native American artisans, for which we know the name of every artist who created these pieces. They can only make 4 of these cuffs a day, right, Jennifer?
Yes.
And so it took a year between the time we, you know, settled on the design and ordered this to today, in the only second presentation. Just amazing response. You guys are loving this.
When you see this, it's actually going to blow your mind, and especially
blow your mind
because just looking at it, you know, you're going to see the high shine of the high polished silver, the amount of turquoise that's on there. It's stunning, and especially the way you look at it, it's outrageous. And the amount of turquoise, again, it's
silly. It's how much it is.
And especially thinking when you're looking at it, you know, turquoise being the sky stone, the good luck stone, you're gonna think about that amount of, you know, love and affection that goes into it. You know, something from this, you know, coming from the amount of turquoise that we have, that we had to use over the year, you're gonna think about, you know, the person who's making it, and the artisans that we're gonna show here is Jimson and Bucky Boleyn, they're cousins, and Bucky's father, actually, Richard, was one of the first master silversmiths that has started with this out at Running Bear, Chaco Canyon. And Bucky's father, unfortunately, passed away, you know, earlier this year, so they made this design for, you know, their family member. And you're gonna see here Jimson and Bucky as they go along making their jewelry. And right here, what they're doing is they're soldering out the triangle silver wire that they have there. Then they're shaping it into the form of the oval shape for the turquoise. And what they're doing is they're soldering off the back plate on it and you know, fastening it together, and they're going to do this 5 times on a triple shank that you have there. And so when each and every process is repeated, you're going to have the cuff slowly forming together.
It's just really incredible. And here's your finished product, that each one of these have been handmade, hand done, handcrafted. And we are doing, you know, this amazing value for one day. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not gonna be a whole day. It's gonna be a small part of the day, because we only started out with 2,400 pieces, not 24,000 pieces, 2,400 pieces. So when you get this home and this becomes part of your collection, you will be among a very small group of people that own this very special piece. HSN card holders get an extra flex payment, so it's 6 flex payments. And to get an HSN card, we just had the information on the screen. You can go to hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search to get an HSN card, or just call the number on your screen and, you know, we'll direct you. It takes about a minute to get an HSN card, and then you'll get an extra flex payment on all jewelry, all beauty, and all fashion all the time. but I want you to experience this piece. And I want you to also think about color, because when you have a cuff, I mean, those of you who love turquoise, you already love turquoise, you're already buying this immediately. But when we think about, you know, winter, spring, summer, fall, how beautiful turquoise really pops with those. I love doing like kind of opposite colors, like an orange, or maybe like the Pantone color of the spring is those berry colors. So I love that. And of course, I have got denim on, and really turquoise is kind of like the denim gemstone. It's like you can wear it with everything. You can wear it dressed up, you can wear it casual every day, you can wear this to work 365 days you know, a year. I hope you don't work 365 days. I hope you get vacations and holidays. But you can have this on your wrist, and just really, there's no event, there's nothing in your life that you can't, you know, playing cards with your girlfriends, going to work, picking up kids from school, hanging out at your house, having a cup of coffee. I mean, just it becomes so comfortable. And when you have something handcrafted and handmade, it really becomes a part of who you are. It really does. And by the way, half the quantity already sold out of the ring. We still have 5 through 12. Size 5 and size 12 are the most limited. So I'm going to show you the ring that goes back with it. And this is like a wow piece. So, and let me just kind of show it to you together when I'm wearing both of them. This is the Today Special. And then this is the ring. Just gorgeous. I mean, that is a large, as I call it, grande. I mean, it is very big, and it's we just had the item number and the price for it. But when you're calling in for the Today Special, you can get. Do we have the earrings that I'm wearing that match back to the Today Special? Are they still available? Because I have those in too. Okay, because I just want to let you know that we do have earrings that go back. Oh, okay. So for the whole day, we have about 200 left of the earrings. So those are really limited, but. Again, they match back, and this is your opportunity, because we're talking about handcrafted, right, Jennifer?
Yes, and especially for the TS that we have today, there were 4 men that worked together on it. You have the cousins of Bucky and Jimson Boleyn. You have Mike Smith, who's a master silversmith, and we have David Lopez, who's an upcoming artisan, and so he's the youngest of all of them. So Mike and Jimson was actually helping them out with it. And so when they all come together, you're gonna see that they all have that one mind and the love for, you know, each other, making the piece for, you know, Bucky and Jensen in remembrance of their father. And again, Richard Boleyn had started out as being one of our master silversmiths that first started out with the trading company, Running Bear in Chaco Canyon. And Chaco Canyon actually, a long time ago, was a hub for many Native Americans across, you know, the world to come together and share their cultures with each other. And especially when you see Chaco Canyon, for those of you who haven't heard of it, you know, it's a big archaeological site out in New Mexico. And I've gone there before myself, and you know, I just feel the love that, you know, that gone through there, and especially the stories that I've heard that, you know, people shared their stories and talked to each other. They had trading, you know, with each other, and so you can just imagine what these artisans, you know, ancestors went through, and so just that time-honored piece of, you know, honing in on their culture and their legends. The artisans here with the Bucky and Jimson, they come from a long line of master silversmiths. And so as you can see there, their hard work has really paid off.
Oh, it's absolutely incredible. And I'm showing you different bracelets, because of course, what we're doing with the gemstones, with the turquoise, the artisans, is they're matching the stones with each bracelet. And remember, they're, you know, from Mother Earth, so they're all different. But see how you get a bracelet, all the stones match within the bracelet, the same amount of matrixing, the same kind of color family, they're all gonna match. Now, this is the first time we've done 3 different sizes, because I don't know if I can show you the different sizes. You see how much smaller this one is? We have a petite small for the first time for a wrist 5.5 to 6.25 inches, a small medium for a wrist 6.5 to 6 3/4, and then the large, medium large, from 6 3/4 to 7 3/4. So here's the large, which obviously would be big on me, but it's wonderful that we have this. And again, if you're a man, some men, we really feel that this is unisex. I know we had a director try it on before the show.
Yes,
it
he was
looked
just
great.
holding
Yeah.
it, looking.
Yeah.
But it was nice, and just for him to put it on. And so, but again, when you put on your jewelry, you're gonna know that you're gonna have someone that has made it to put a lot of love into it. Because I was told that with these bracelets, that if you, it's very hard to make bracelets like this, because if you heat it up too long, it's gonna break.
Right.
You need the soldering, you have to do it perfectly. And so you have the past, present, and future of, master silversmiths teaching the younger silversmith, David Lopez, how to make this type of jewelry. As you're gonna see here, that we're gonna learn a lot more about the upcoming artisans, like David Lopez too. So again, kudos to the artisans today that has, made these beautiful jewelries.
I absolutely love it. And by the way, please don't be shy. We had a couple of wonderful calls in our first hour. We're here live, and we cannot wait to hear how happy you are that you're ordering the Today Special. So you can either stay on the line after you order, or you can call the toll-free testimonial line that's at the bottom of your screen. It's 1-866-376-8255. If you have purchased Chaco Canyon over the years, because Jennifer and I have done many shows over the years, late at night, and we know that you have shopped and loved. People who get Chaco Canyon are so passionate. They're devotees of this line. They're not like, oh, I got this pretty bracelet. They're like, oh, I love it. I wear it all the time. It's my favorite. People get there's some real passion and spirituality in turquoise. Tell us how Native Americans view turquoise in their life.
Excuse me. There are different tribes that have it as, a healing process, but a healing stone, good luck stone. There's stories of warriors that have attached a piece of turquoise onto their arrows, and just to guide the arrow to the kill, to bring the food back to their families. Turquoise has been a blessing from Father Sky, and it is for many tribes. For my tribe, the blue stone is a representation of man, and the white stone is a representation of woman. It could be a shell. And so you have that love of the stones coming together, especially for turquoise. A lot of people say that when you search for turquoise, you're going through the jewelry, that that one piece calls to you, that piece of stone, and you're gonna go by seeing each and every piece, but then again, you come back to the one that calls for you. That's the one that's supposed to be meant for you.
And this is really a very special piece that took a year for us to bring it to you. Each bracelet is hand done, handcrafted by the artisans at Chaco Canyon. And when we bring this to you, it's not like, this is, I think, the only Today Special in 2018. It's not like there's a new Today Special every month with Chaco Canyon, right? I mean, I think you've had one other Today Special maybe, or...
It's been a while back.
It's been a little while back, yeah. And because it's not something it takes over a year to do this one piece to have enough for today. And truthfully, we have enough for maybe 2-3 more presentations, and that's it. There's only 6 hours of the day, now 5 hours of shows left with Chaco Canyon. We're not gonna have, hours and hours. There isn't 20,000, 30,000, 50,000. We had 2,400 when we started the day. And that was an hour ago. And there's 1,800 pieces left, almost 560. Oh, I thought Ricky said something to me. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. It is very special, and also to do the 3 sizes. And by the way, when we go with the largest size, there's more silver. We're not charging more. We're not saying, okay, if you order the large size, it's an extra $100. It's the same price for all 3 sizes. And the small petite, that is from you, the customer, telling us, I would love this, but I know it has to be custom, so can you do it in my size? So that's why we did, for the very first time, had 3 sizes, and the artisans had to measure out each of the sizes.
Yes.
And have the stones, set in each of the sizes. And by the way, the stones are the same size, 23 by 13 millimeter. It's not like the petite size, which is the one I'm wearing, has smaller stones. It does not. No. It is for a smaller wrist. So especially on a petite wrist, I mean, these stones make you look like you have a petite wrist. They're so big and so chunky, it looks like, you know, you just have this like little kind of delicate wrist. By the way, to protect your purchase, we do have our Protection Plus 24/7 customer service. There's no deductible. I think we have it's for 3 years for $34.95 and backed by Allstate and Square Trade. So we have that available for our today's special and other pieces. If you would like to add that to your order, it's always available. But about 4.5 more minutes for you to get our best value of the day, which is extraordinary. It's the only Today Special that I've ever done with Chaco Canyon. I know you've been shopping with Chaco Canyon, and this is a brand that we wish we could have all the time, but it takes a long time for these pieces to be handmade, handcrafted. By the way, this is the ring that it goes back with. It sizes 5 through 12, and half the quantity is already sold. And I know the ring, the earrings, let me just pop these in too, that are also available. There's only a couple hundred left, so last call on the beautiful earrings. So just a couple hundred of these left. Big, bold, chunky personality. If you love turquoise, you will love 5 pieces of turquoise. Now, for me, 5 happens to be my lucky number. 5 people in my family. I was born on the 5th. Everybody has different reasons, and some of you like love turquoise, can't have enough turquoise. Will wear like Jennifer, turquoise, or maybe this is. You can't have too much turquoise. Or somebody's just going to put this cuff on, and it's going to be their signature piece, and they're going to wear it, and then that's going to be it. I mean, everybody has a way they love to wear jewelry, and if this speaks to you, we would love for you to welcome it home into your jewelry collection, in your life. Into your life, because this will be something that you will wear all the time and love. Especially for the amount of, turquoise that we have that's on the model too, especially for everything coming together. Each and every piece is gonna blend well, and for Navajos, when you go out into the reservation, you're gonna see them adorned with turquoise from head to toe, being that, you know, it's a status symbol, and especially for their love of turquoise, you know, it's their protector. And there are stories, again, that I've said before, that the Father Stone, the Sky Stone, when it is given to a woman, a long time ago when Father Sky had made woman, he wanted to let her know that she would always be loved and be protected. And so when someone had given a gift to a woman, especially turquoise, it's to let them know that Father Sky is always with them to protect her. Oh, and you know, isn't that something lovely that we could have in our lives right about now? Is that beautiful piece of jewelry? And you know, it's interesting when you think about, you know, kind of the lore of bracelets and protection. We think of the female superhero who has the bracelets, that uses them as her protective, right? It's her shield in a way. And I wonder if that comes from something, you know, very, very long time ago. Sometimes some of these, you know, images from theater and film and, you know, comic books and things come from women, you know, with the power of our bracelets, our jewelry. We do feel empowered when we have big, bold pieces. And I love the element of it being, you know, from nature, the Kingman mine, the only working turquoise mine in the United States. And by the way, turquoise's popularity has exploded globally. You know, in markets all around the country, in Asia and Europe, they're crying for turquoise, you know, begging. And so because of that, the price of turquoise has gone up, up, up. And it's also difficult to get, very difficult. As a matter of fact, I know in this particular show, we have one piece of Sleeping Beauty turquoise, which is the only piece, and I was surprised that we even have anything Sleeping Beauty turquoise that we have coming up. So Jennifer's laughing at me. So I'm really happy, those of you who are picking this up, but please stay on the line and give us a hello and tell us, you know, tell us how old were you when you got your first piece of turquoise? How old were you when you got your first piece of turquoise?
I was maybe in 5th or 6th grade. My grandmother had given me a necklace that had liquid silver and turquoise and like haishi beads, and there was like a 5-strand necklace, and we had an event at school where we had to wear our outfits, and our outfits are called camp dresses. And so mine was made by my grandmother. She gave me my first necklace, and well, it wasn't mine. She told me I could use it, I could wear it. And so when she was watching me where I was dancing and everything, and I was running into the little league field, you know, with my friends, and just the sun just happened to shine right at that moment when my fingers got caught in one of the strands, and I just seen all this silver and everything just, you know, fly in front of my face. But I was just so happy, still running. And then I thought, you know, what was all the shiny stuff that was coming out? And I come to find out it was the liquid silver that was coming off of the chain, and the turquoise and everything. And I had the 5 strands. I came back with maybe 2 or 3, and I didn't want to tell her. And so she's like, well, that's your first piece of jewelry. Afterwards, she gave it to me. And so she said, you need to take better care of your jewelry. And, but I still have that to this day.
Do you really?
Yes.
That's funny.
I still have it, but I just remembering the liquid silver coming out, and it looked like there were stars that was just, you know, coming out right beside my face. And I was still so happy running, and, you know, and I didn't know any better at that time.
You thought maybe it was fireworks for your amazing.
Yeah. But it's just like, you know, it felt like I was in the sun too long. You get that flash of light in your face. But, you know, that's my first memory of my first piece of jewelry.
Oh, I love it. That's a great story. You've never told that story before. That's a great story. All right, I'm going to make you tell that one again when we have our next show together. We only have 1 more minute left for today's special, and I know Jennifer's going to be popping in throughout the day. This will definitely be an early sellout because we only started the day with 2,400. 636 bracelets have already been ordered and are on their way to the home of, you know, a new home. From the home of the artisans that create these by hands to your home. This is the only day, the only opportunity, and we are doing 5 flex payments on every single Chaco Canyon piece. So 4 flex pay or more on all jewelry, but 5 flex pay on Chaco Canyon. So I love that. And that was actually just added. So we have 4 flex pay or more on all jewelry, but 5 on all Chaco Canyon. So the today's special is $279.95. It's $55.99 to get home. Now, we did have some specials in the last hour, and if you missed it, I have to give you a little peek at. Okay, 600 have been ordered of my necklace. Now here's what you're getting. An 18-inch liquid silver, and Jennifer just told the story of the famous liquid silver chain. 18-inch liquid silver chain, double chain. You see there's double. And you're also getting this beautiful pendant. And the story that Jennifer told was the designer mirrored this on the eclipse, and about that kind of renewing moment when it all is dark and then all is light again. And this is the light with this beautiful, it's $39.95. It was $79.95. So half price and only $7.99 to get home. So I just had to tell you that again. All right, now to go back with the today's special. Ooh, okay, we already have okay, so size 5 through 12, but size 12 just sold out. So thank you for your calls and orders. In this beautiful ring that matches the today's special, I have sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and last call on size 5, because I know that's gonna go. So you see the beautiful etching and all the way around, and this is a big ring. Actually, I'm going to ruler this up because I just want to show you this is quite large. When you see that, look at that. So very, very large ring. So this is available, and then the earrings, which I'll show you that I've got my earrings, about 150, that's it? Okay, 150 earrings left. So here are the beautiful earrings. They have butterfly clutch back, and I've got them here that you could take a look. I'll give you a little tour. Butterfly clutch back, pure silver all the way around, that 925. They're appraised at $250, but they're $149.90. If you would like to get these beautiful earrings home, we do have them on 5 flex pay because all Chaco Canyon is 5 flex payments. But we're going to continue on with the liquid silver 5 strand, which is really the story of what you just said. With your first piece of jewelry, you had 5. You didn't have 5 left at the end of the day, but this is a 5 strand, and this is brand new because you've loved liquid silver. So I mean, over and over and over again. So for the first time, we are doing not the usual 2 strand, we're doing 5 strands, and this is just gorgeous. And I'd love to show you, let me quickly show you, there is an extender. So you see the end cap, and you see how that pretty, this is very pretty right there, the way it comes in. And then you can make it a little bit longer. So it's 13 inches, but it has a 3-inch, so it can be 13.5, 14.5, 15.5, and 16.5, and it is $29.90. I actually thought it was way more. It's $29.90, $5.98 to get home on FlexPay.
When you look at this, it's made differently than all the other liquid silver necklaces that we've had before, being that it's got the little bead work on the side. And the way it is shaped, the artisan here, his name is Gilbert Smith. He's been silversmithing with us for over 35 years. And when you look at this, his story is that it is a representation of the sun dagger actually around the Chaco Canyon ruins out there. And so with the sun dagger, it is actually the circle of life. That is what they say. And so when you look at it, out in the Chaco Canyon, when the sun hits one of the ruins at the right moment, the symbol that comes out of it onto the ground, it looks like a sun dagger, the circle, and you're gonna see the little insignia that it looks like a dagger. And so there are many different stories of how, they would. You look at the constellations, what's coming up, on the weather, and how they can know what goes on each and every month. And so when you look at this, he is paying homage to what his ancestors that has come before him. Oh, and there he is.
And by the way, this necklace stands up all by itself. Like if you have an enhancer bail, you can pop on, but because of the size of the sides of this, I will show you that you wouldn't probably slide a pendant onto it unless you had an enhancer bail that you could snap it on. But this one is at $29.90. It really stands up. So this is the sides where you see that. Look at how pretty that is. And then you've got 5 strands. And this is why we call it liquid silver, by the way, because each one of these strands, I could separate them, has these long tubular silver beads that are hand strung, and they have this movement to them because they're beads, separate beads, so they'll move all together in this like look of liquid silver. It's a really, really cool on, and always a customer pick. And this is the very first time that we've done this style with 5 strands. So really taking something that you love, a favorite. And again, if you got the necklace that's $39.90, you could pop this one on, have it be like up here and do like a little layered look. I think that would be really pretty to do kind of like something like that. And then have the 5 strands and then have this necklace, which was, what was this, $39.95? And it comes with the chain and the liquid silver as well as the pendant. You could do like a really great layered look with that. I may figure out to see if I can actually put that on. Now, we have a couple things that we want to show you. Am I gonna try to, the cuff coming up? I feel like I wanna put this on too. I think that will look really cool. I'm gonna get this in my head, then I'm gonna keep going until I get it right. We do have a cuff coming up. All right, here we go. This is gonna be coming up. So if you're saying, you know what, I love the Today Special, but you know what, I'm more of a petite gal, maybe you would love this. Now, small, medium, and medium large, actually you could layer it with the Today Special too, but it is really, really gorgeous and $50 off. We love $50 off. So that is also available. Also, at the end of this hour, we are going to be doing a special presentation of Sparkle Sparkle, because everyone always asks, well, how do I take care of my jewelry, my turquoise, my silver, my emeralds, my diamonds, my opals, my pearls? How about one cleaner to do it all? It is $19.95, and we have the inventor, Oliver Passe, who's a chemical engineer who actually created this to clean a ring beautiful jewelry gift he gave a girlfriend who is a former girlfriend now. Whatever, he told the story right off her. So $19.95. You get the polishing cloth, which is great for polishing silver, FYI, and Sparkle Sparkle, and it comes with a really cool case. And by the way, here's how to get the HSN card for the extra flex payment that you always get with fashion, beauty, and jewelry. Go to hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search, or call the 800 number, 695-1418. You also get $10 off a single item purchase that of course can be applied to anything that you see in our show today. So my name is Helen Keeney. This is Jennifer Juan, who represents Chaco Canyon. We've done many shows together over the years, and it's so exciting to be bringing you these special pieces that have limited quantity. Let me just get my ruler in here. This is a big wow. This is an elongated oval turquoise pendant at $299.90. It's $40 off, and this is genuine Kingman turquoise, handcrafted, and it is 50 by 22 millimeter. 50 by 22 millimeter. That's a big one.
It is.
Is that the one you're wearing?
Yes, it is.
Okay, the one she's got on.
I picked it because the way it looked, and especially the amount of turquoise that's on there. And when I put it on, you know, it's got that. It's like someone's giving you a hug. I mean, that's just what my, you know, outlook on when I put it on, because it made me happy just looking at it, and especially the amount of stamp work that is on there. The artisan here, his name is Tim Yazzie, and when we had this made, we're gonna tell you now that it's gonna be impossible for him to make this for us again. And being the amount of work that he has put into it, he can only make 5 per day. And for him, it signifies what silversmithing is all about because of the stamp work that he does. He does very intricate work, and especially with the tools that he uses. Like I have a stamp here. When you look at that, you're gonna see that.
This is a tool?
Yes, and that's gonna be stamped onto one of those.
Okay, so to make a pendant for using.
So you're gonna have that too as well.
This doesn't even seem like, okay.
You're gonna see
this is
some
a silver.
stamp work that is,
here's some stamp work on there.
So that is also gonna be hand cut by this.
All right, now I'm gonna cut it with this. No, I'm not. This is an actual tool.
Yes, they sit there and they use it, and they have it, you know, clasped onto a table. Then they hand saw the whole thing out.
I don't think I've ever.
So yeah,
never
for me, I can't do that. You know,
yes,
just someone sitting there,
could not do
doing that.
I'm not a natural. I could not do that. And this is a genuine silver. And this is, again, this pendant, by the way, we don't have a lot of them. 179 pendants, and each one is handcrafted. And you don't hear us say that about a lot of jewelry. We don't hear it coming from a particular group of people all hand on it. Just, I mean, Native Americans, mainly the Zuni tribe and Navajo for the Chaco Canyon.
Yes.
See, I pay attention at the meetings. The Navajo and Zuni tribe, and these are just absolutely, you know, wow pieces when you get a large pendant like this. And by the way, the appraisal on this is $560. So if you would like to order this and get it home, you have an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. And so we would love for you to add anything you see as a member of your, you know, turquoise family. I know a lot of us have many pieces. All right, also I want to mention our very best value of the day, our today's special. 1/3 of the quantity for the entire day has already been spoken for. So here's the deal. Available in petite, small, medium, and medium large, this beautiful bracelet has 5 23 by 13 millimeter stones in this gorgeous handcrafted bracelet that took a year to have us get as a today's special. Very limited. It's the most limited today's special we've had in 2018. The only today's special from Chaco Canyon that we have this year, and it is just so special. And we hope that you add it to your collection. 5 flex pay of $55.99. So $279.95. An amazing, beautiful piece, chunky, gorgeous. Also available. So every day we have items on hsn.com, about 60,000, and we do not have time to put all of them on air. So we want to give you a peek at one of our hot items. It's a customer pick with over 800 reviews. A Curtis Stone grill pan is on sale for $39.95, $7.99 to get home. Oh, that has 5 flex space too. Aluminum construction. It's got a double burner grill surface. You can use it on the stove or in the oven, and there you go. So. There it is, our hot item. And by the way, that is literally a hot item because you put it on a stove. So it's a hot item. Okay, coming up next, we have a beautiful ring, so special, it is our showstopper. Okay, well, we have a beautiful Kingman turquoise 16 stone ring. Not 1, not 2, not 8, not 10, but 16 stones. I know that this is brand new, and sizes 5 through 12 are available. Absolutely gorgeous. And you know, this is another piece that there is a review. It's brand new. So the person who bought this must have bought it the minute it came online and then immediately wrote a review because it's brand new, and we just had this. We haven't even had this online for like maybe a week, because when you order, we ship to you right away, and that person must have written a review the day they got it home. Perfect 5 stars. So thank you for that, you know, kicking us off. 2 by 6 millimeter, beautiful turquoise. And there, it looks like a lot of movement in this piece, Jennifer.
It is, and especially when you look at it, it's like abstract art. The ring and the cuff that we had before, the 14 stone cuff, actually, they both were made by Loretta Dagger. And she is one of our master silversmiths, and she loves what she does, and always has a smile on her face, very humble. And actually, later on today, she'll be calling about, you know, this piece, and there she is. And
she's going to be calling in later?
Later on today.
Okay, wonderful. I'm glad, yeah.
And when she made this piece, she said that it very time consuming, especially the way it is made. It's made almost like the way the Zunis make their jewelry, and she said it's very time consuming. But she loves a challenge, and so when she made this piece, you get to look at it, and you've got it looks like the symbol of the eye. You know, the eye is a symbol to the soul, and especially you can tell if a person who's going to be, you know, right with you, has good intentions toward you. And so when you have this piece, she hopes that you'll love it.
Oh well, you know what? I'm going to actually put this on now. It has a lot of movement. It's also very elongating, really pretty. I have it on my pointer finger. It has so much dimension to it, and you can also see the oxidation of the silver, so giving it that kind of dimension. So look how pretty that ring is. Wow. It's $159.90. This is, of course, exclusive to HSN, handcrafted from, you know, Loretta, who has done many pieces that we've talked about over the years. And each of these, of course, turquoise stones are hand cut, hand polished, hand set. And this one has all that silver work where you see the depth and the mill grain. All that is hand done. And, you know, the oxidation. To me, it almost looks like an evil eye. I mean, it's really cool. And I know that, you know, when you see jewelry, it kind of is what you make it, but I love that it has movement to it. And, you know, it's almost like 2 halves of a whole circle that have kind of been broken and put back together again. It's really, really pretty. The appraisal value is $295 on this. And remember, if you're picking up something in the show, we're here live. We would love to hear from you. We want to hear how much you love Chaco Canyon. We want to hear how, you know, what you're getting. Are you getting our today's special, the big chunky cuff bracelet? Are you adding to your collection? Is this your first time buying? You can tell the representative when you call in to order that you want to stay on the line and talk to the host, or you can call the toll-free testimonial line, which is at the bottom of your screen. It's 1-866-376-8255. This is, you know, this has a lot of personality. It's also very lightweight and comfortable.
It is, and especially I found out with the different artisans that I've talked to, a lot of them are very quiet, you know, and humble. And but when I first met Loretta, she was very happy and joyous.
Yeah.
And, you know, you just feed off of her energy, and she was very happy to show you, you know, what she was doing. She tried to teach me how to do the little silver beading, and she was trying to explain to me, you know, about the heat and try to get the whole process together. And I couldn't. And she was just talking to me and doing the silver beading and putting it in the water after she was done, and, you know, showing me the whole process. And it's like she didn't skip a beat. And that was one of my first memories of her, because she was so inviting. And I see that in her jewelry. You know, a lot of it, you see a lot of her happiness that goes with it, and especially her culture. And she loves doing what she does. And unfortunately, last year she was going to try to retire, but, you know, we don't want her to retire because we still want to bring jewelry like this to HSN.
Yeah, and again, she's very special and a very special part of Chaco Canyon that I know that Jennifer and I have talked about. So item number 592319, brand new. There's a couple of goodies I'd love to have you take a peek at. They weren't scheduled to be in our show, but on hsn.com we have a whole collection of Chaco Canyon. So take a look at the beautiful cross ring where you see the Swiss blue topaz in the center, or you can have the choice of turquoise in the center, and this ring is only $79. Wow, 5 through 12 are the sizes, 009139 on 5 FlexPay, $15.98 to get home. Okay, that's a pretty good deal. $15. And then also we have these beautiful choker necklaces on the form that you can pick up, and those are also available on 5 FlexPay, like everything for Chaco Canyon. It's leather, and these are called concho chokers. And at $149 is the sale price, $40 off. And these are very cool, very sexy.
They are, and especially with each piece, though, you can pull them out a little farther too as well.
Oh, so you can sort of move them
Space
around.
them out.
You know what? Let me kind of show that. Let me grab one of them.
And this whole concho necklace and the ring were all made by Greg
There's sliders on the leather, so you can kind of move them where you want to have them. And then, of course, you've got an extender as well with these beautiful chokers. Ooh, look at that. These are very sexy. So these are also available, 087209. Now, I did mention that we had a piece that had Sleeping Beauty turquoise in it. That's what we have coming up next. I believe this is the only thing in our show. Yeah, it's the only thing in our show that has Sleeping Beauty turquoise. So you have an 18-inch chain, which is included. So this is the liquid silver chain that's included. And this is a pin and a pendant. So when I turn it around, you can wear it as a pin or a pendant, however you decide. And only, I think 85 of these were made. That's all that was ever made. Now, I remember doing Sleeping Beauty shows 4, 5, 6 years ago, and the mine closed, and the price of Sleeping Beauty turquoise is out of this world. So we don't have a lot of pieces, but this is all genuine Sleeping Beauty turquoise. You see that robin's egg blue with no matrixing. It's $399.90, appraised at $745. We are doing 5 FlexPay, so it's $79.98. And when I turn this around, I want to show you it's a pin as well. So you have a bail here to wear it as a necklace, and the chain does come with it. A liquid silver chain comes with it. And then, or you can wear it as a pin. And Orshi, our model, is wearing it as a pin, and it looks beautiful. You could wear it on a denim jacket. You could wear it on a beautiful dress. It just looks incredible. And this is, a really just a beautiful piece of art.
It is, and the artisan here, her name is Bernadette Waco, and with the liquid silver necklace and the pendant, together, it's a great price. And especially with the pendant, I've seen women in Phoenix actually wear it with scarves, hats, or either on their purses too as well.
Oh, purses. Oh, I love that idea. And again, I'm just showing you some colors. I always like to grab colors I know. You know what? I'm gonna think of some pale purple. I really love that together. I love purple and turquoise. This is like a light lavender. I also like pinks and turquoise. I showed you like a really deep pink. Here's like a really light pink. I just think it's really gorgeous. And then of course the big and bold. And I also love doing deep blue with light blue. Any kind of blue together looks really incredible. There's 75 of these left on the planet Earth. These are all hand done, handmade. It's so extraordinary. I really love it with these deep kind of colors, these berries. And the final 73, we didn't, these can't be made a lot of because of the rarity, of course, of Sleeping Beauty and how they're made. It's a pin, a pendant, and also you get the chain with it. So very, very extraordinary. Now, earlier in the show, oh really? Okay, let me show you my watch. 7 people can get this watch. So genuine turquoise, you've got a marquee of Swiss blue topaz, you've got that faux mother of pearl blue face, nice big numbers. If you're a lady like me over 50 who has to have reading glasses, I can read these without my reading glasses. I even had to get new ones with a big, super powerful prescription, but I can see those. And then another beautiful flower with all turquoise, and then Swiss blue topaz right in the center with the mill grain and the oxidation around it. And we only have 7 watches left. By the way, it's a toggle clasp, so you can customize it. So that's really cool too. So I just wanted to give you a peek at that beautiful watch. Okay, now we're going to continue on to the double feather dangle earrings. This is brand new. No one's seen them. 5 flex pay of under $20 for these spectacular earrings. There's only 100 pairs. And Jennifer, when we talk about Native American, what is the symbolism of the feather?
The feather is very important to us, and especially with the leaves too as well. The feathers come from the eagles. Eagles are very sacred birds to us, and that we use it for a lot of our special dances and prayers. And it is said that if you find an eagle feather out, anywhere where you're at, it's a message from someone who has gone beyond, and that message is for you. And so, especially with the leaves too that you see on there as well, the leaves are actually, a change of, weather, springtime coming up, everything's new, and you're being protected too as well with the turquoise for, being the sky stone.
It's really spectacular, and we've had very few I know we had earrings sell out in the show that we've just, earrings are so rare, so hard to do because you've got to match that turquoise exactly. And it's like making a ring or bracelet or a piece and then making the mirror image of it. Because you can see there's an outside, like there's a left and a right to these as well, which is something else that's even more designer on these earrings. So you would have this, you see the right and the left where you see how the leaves are kind of cradling you, and the protection of the turquoise, and then the symbolism of the leaves here, and then the feathers here. But there's also, I love that there's movement. Each one of these leaves moves separately from the other. And the silver work done this too. Now that I see these little tools,
hand cut.
how on earth are they hand done, where's my little tools? Like hand done, everything. Okay, so very limited. There's about 78 pairs of earrings left, so very limited. So keep shopping. Another look at our best value of the day, or today's special, $279.95. We have 3 sizes: petite, small, small, medium, and medium large. A third of the quantity for the entire day has already been sold out. A third of the quantity for the entire day. So you've got 23 by 13 big ovals of Kingman stabilized turquoise, and all that gorgeous silver work on this beautiful cuff bracelet that I've just been, loving and enjoying wearing this. So here's our best value of the day: 5 flex pay. Everything on Chaco Canyon is 5 flex payments, $55.99. Oh my gosh, those earrings are gonna sell out. There's only 40 pairs left. Okay, we're gonna move on. All right, this is the cuff bracelet. Okay, what's the update? Oh, the earrings are gone? Okay, okay. So thank you for your calls and orders on those beautiful earrings. Earrings are so hard. We do so few of them, so the second pair of earrings to sell out in our show. We appreciate you order them. Yeah, many earrings sold out. Okay, so this is the 14 stone Zuni turquoise cuff bracelet, which I think goes back beautifully with the ring that we showed earlier. On sale for $149.90 from $199.90. How about a bracelet appraised at $400? For $149.90, 14 pieces of turquoise. So we have a small medium. It's gonna fit a wrist 5.5 to 6, or the medium large, which is the most limited. This is the small medium, that's the medium large. The medium large fits a wrist 6.5 to 7 inches. And you kind of like work in like this, and then you can see how big that is, and then you just give it a little squeeze. So that is quite a large one. I don't want to be bending and squeezing it. It's not mine. But you'll be able to do it when you get yours home. So tell us about the designer of this beautiful piece.
The ring and actually the cuff that you have there were made by Loretta Douglas.
Oh, so they were both, yeah, I was going to say they look like they're meant to be. Look how cool she is. Yeah. Like, look at my ring. She loves that. And again, this is Chaco Canyon and members of the Navajo and Zuni tribe. And this is a Zuni cuff bracelet, and it'll go back perfectly with those of you who got this ring. Well, Jennifer, I know you're going to be coming back at 1 p.m. for your next.
Yes.
So great job, and
thank you so much.
So wonderful to launch your today's special. It's such a thrill for me. So stay tuned. We're going to come right back with Sparkle Sparkle, a special offer for you to clean every jewelry, everything you have, and that's coming up next.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
It's Project Central around here. With just a little imagination, some of this, a bit of that. The possibilities are endless. Whether you're just getting started or you know your way around a glue gun, we have the supplies and ideas to help get it done. Say YES to DIY at HSN.
Welcome to Moon Palace Cancun. My family and I are having the vacation of a lifetime, and you can too with an exclusive offer from HSN and Palace Resorts. For a limited time, book an all-inclusive stay at Moon Palace Cancun or Moon Palace Jamaica, and you'll earn HSN spendable cash. You also receive resort credit, plus kids and teens stay free. Live the Palace life. Head to hsn.com, search Moon Palace, and you can enter our sweepstakes to win your own dream vacation.
So much for watching HSN. So I was so thrilled to launch our today's special with all this gorgeous turquoise from Chaco Canyon. So how do you clean your turquoise? How do you clean your pearls, your opals, your diamonds, your emeralds? How do you clean all your jewelry? Your jewelry, brand new jewelry, you wouldn't think of not washing your house or your car. So of course you're gonna wash your jewelry. We recommend Sparkle Sparkle. So what you're getting is a brand new large bottle. By the way, this used to be the size of the travel size. And you can see how much larger it is now. We've kind of made them, it's almost like a big mama size, such an amazing deal for under, this is the size that we used to do, and now we're doing this size in a great little case. So you choose from the black, the pink, the red, the lynx, the pink and white stripe, and the polka dot, and then inside you're getting a polishing cloth, which let me show you this, for your sterling silver. This used to be the size, this is the size now, and then also you're getting the micro brushes. Now this is Oliver Passy, who is a chemical engineer who actually invented Sparkle Sparkle. Oliver, it's always a pleasure to watch you wash jewelry.
Right. Well, you know, I kind of live to do this now.
Yeah.
And I've cleaned thousands and thousands and thousands of pieces off of a jewelry cleaner that we developed back in 2009. And it had to do with basically there weren't jewelry cleaners out there that were botanically based that were safe for jewelry.
Yeah.
And so we created one. And in the time that it takes to spell Sparkle Sparkle, you can have clean jewelry. Simple rinse.
Oh yeah, all you do is spray and rinse. And you know, it's funny, even jewelry that I'm like, oh, there's nothing wrong with this jewelry, there's nothing wrong with this ring or this ear. When I spray on my Sparkle Sparkle and you know, I just rub it around and then put it under the water, it's like a whole new thing. And this is the only thing I've ever heard of that's okay for opals, pearls,
right.
Everything.
Right, so if you've got malachite, druzy, turquoise, you know, with Sleeping Beauty turquoise, it's an investment. I love Chaco Canyon jewelry in that the quality behind that jewelry is amazing, but you wouldn't think about buying a car and never washing it. You wouldn't think about buying a new pair of clothes and never washing it.
Oh yeah, and maybe some of the jewelry that you've had, because if you're watching the show, you're probably a jewelry fan. Maybe you have Sparkle Sparkle. This is a brand new size, 3.2 fluid ounce. It comes with a zippered case. You get a giant polishing cloth for all your sterling silver, which I'm sure you just picked up. Look at how big this is. A giant bottle, and then you're also getting these little mini brushes to get in the little nooks and crannies. And by the way, when you use your polishing cloth, when it gets dark, you can it still cleans. right?
And look at the before and after.
Oh my goodness. And that's very accurate, because we put on perfumes and hand lotion and skincare and your own natural oils, and everything gets on your jewelry. It's really incredible how easy it is and how brilliant jewelry looks after Sparkle Sparkle.
You know, and you talked about the polishing cloth.
Yeah.
And here we've got a piece of Chaco Canyon jewelry, and you can see how quick it restores that silver to a nice high shine.
Yeah, and we all love that. We all love that. You choose black, purple, lynx leopard, the patent red, black with white polka dots, or the pink gingham. This is a pink gingham, if you'd like to, hear the choices. So you get whatever case you want. And this is something that, wherever you go, you're gonna have this travel, travel with your jewelry. I like the way we kind of set this up, where you travel with your jewelry, and maybe you're going on vacation, you're going on a cruise, and then you're about to go to some event or something, and then all of a sudden your jewelry looks kind of dull, and this is going to freshen up. And by the way, there's no odor. It's these fresh botanicals.
Right. So the formulation is citrus, mint, and aloe. We use a combination of clementine and navel orange, the oil that comes from the skin of the citrus, and then we grow our own aloe. And then we get our mint from the west coast of Oregon. It is.
And that's all you're going to tell us about the recipe.
Well, actually, all of the ingredients are on the side of the bottle.
Oh, really? Yeah.
But if you added up the cost for all of those ingredients,
yeah, you couldn't make it yourself.
You couldn't make it yourself.
Yeah, and Sparkle Sparkle is really a favorite of all of our jewelry, customers, as well as our show hosts and models and people that work here that love jewelry.
And look at how that opal just screams to life.
Oh yeah, and you know what? You got to be careful with things like opals and pearls and your emeralds and your rubies and your diamonds and when you have your jewelry and you want it cleaned, do you take it to a jeweler that you trust and you leave your wedding ring, your engagement ring with some stranger that you don't know? I clean all my jewelry at home myself with Sparkle Sparkle. It is so incredibly easy. It's the easiest thing I clean in my house is my jewelry, to be honest.
Right. So here we have an example of hairspray and lotion. Yeah. And again, in the time that it takes to spell Sparkle Sparkle,
you just give it a spray. I mean, you spray it in it, and it just kind of.
And what it does is, so the citrus helps to break down the waxes and the lotions and the components of hairspray, of cosmetics, and of perspiration to get beautiful, clean jewelry.
And so easy. And again, you're getting a huge kit, an entire case. You're getting a big cleaning cloth. You're getting a big size of Sparkle Sparkle. You're getting the little brushes. This is the size of the polishing cloth. I wanted to show you how big it is. And then you're also getting these little brushes, which is really nice if you have intricate work in your rings. It's nice to kind of get in there. And then you get the big spray bottle. And then at the end of the day, you zip it up, and it's a little travel case. This is the pink. You get to pick the color of your case, the patent red, the pink, the black, the polka dot, the pink gingham, or the lynx leopard here as the other choice. But it's really amazing. And pearls, watch the pearls. That's amazing.
So one of the things that you were talking about is that the case does protect jewelry, and it's the maximum size that you can travel with that TSA allows. It's 100 milliliters.
I could take it through through and
take it in your carry-on.
Oh, look at that.
It is designed for travel and for protecting your jewelry. Now, here we have we've got charm jewelry. It's got intentional antiquing. It has enamel. It has
you
components that you generally don't want to use a traditional jewelry cleaner on.
And those are real natural pearls.
And these are natural pearls. These are imperial pearls here from HSN. And I am perfectly happy and content spraying these pearls, and I can do that 1,000 times and it will not damage those pearls.
Look at that. I mean, really, really easy. So easy. And pearls are something that I think of everything the most difficult to take care of. Like, you don't put your perfume on after you put your pearls on. You put your, it's like the last thing you put on and the first thing you take off are your pearls. So how do you clean them? Well, with Sparkle Sparkle. And you let them dry because you don't want to get the string too wet.
So we recommend letting the pearls sit out, pat dry with a terry cloth towel, and let them sit out for 15 minutes before putting them away in a jewelry box.
Yeah, and take a look at the before and after, side by side. We can show it to you because, and it's just a spray, and then that nacre, that beautiful, you know, pearlescence. You see it come back to life.
The depth of the pearl is what adds so much value to that pearl. And for us to have developed a jewelry cleaner that not only does your pearls, your opals, your malachite, your druzy, but it also does turquoise. If you've purchased one of the today's special Chaco Canyon pieces, it's worth protecting that investment with a little bit of sparkle to help.
This polishing cloth is going to be your best friend if you have a lot of sterling silver jewelry. And by the way, it used to be this size. So this is it used to be this size, I'm just showing you, and now it's this size. So I love that you've really kind of made the specialty cloth way bigger, so I love that.
We have maximized the value in Sparkle with this kit that we just, with the polishing cloth 4 times larger, the jewelry cleaner bottle twice as large, maximum size that you can travel with.
All right, well, thank you so much, Oliver, for coming here. Everybody pick up Sparkle. The item number is on your screen. It's 565205. I want to thank everyone for picking up our incredible today's special, all handcrafted from Chaco Canyon. You can go to hsn.com and check out the entire collection. So stay tuned. My good friend Tamara's coming up. I see she's got some cool electronics with Apple innovations. So I will see you back in a couple of days, but stay tuned. We're here live at HSN.